Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sammy. I wanted to do something real fun. If you don't know, I love makeup. It's like my favorite thing in the world. I could do makeup all day if I had time, and if my eyes weren't little bitches and watered all the time. I'm doing a first impressions, the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I have been wanting to get this for so long. And mainly because Raw Beauty Christie loves it. If y'all don't know, I love her so much. Like, she is legit my favorite beauty guru. I could watch her all day. It's gonna be kind of like a first impressions because I've kind of tried it already. But this is the Revolution, Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C3. I was gonna get C2, but C3 and C2 literally look the same. So yeah. And then the next product I have, which is not really a first impressions, but it kind of is. I've only used it like twice. It's the Tartelette Toasted Palette. I got this because of Smoky Glow. Literally, she just posted on Twitter that she bought it. And I had been wanting it for a while. So let's just dive in. The shade range was like awful. Like, Covergirl needs to get its crap together about their shade range. Like, almost all of their foundations have the worst shade range in the world. And I don't even know if I could find my shade, but I probably could if I actually tried. I already primed using my Choochie Cloth. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix these two on my hand. Let's see how it pumps out. Ooh, it's kind of thick. I don't really like thick foundations that much. They kind of, this is 720 now. Probably just do like one pump. There's not much of like a difference. Like, if you can see that, there's not really a color difference. I'm gonna take my BH Cosmetics number 2 brush, just like a flat top foundation brush, and we're just gonna go in. It's really, really thick. That is a lot of product. Let me just knock some off on my hand. We're just gonna go in. Oh no. So it's not my shade. I'm just gonna take a little bit more, go in on the forehead, that big old 5 head up there, blend all that out, take a little bit more because I need more for this side. I use a lot of foundation in like certain areas, like right here. I need to pack it on because there's a huge pimple right there and it's really annoying me. The coverage is nice. It's like, it's cute, you know. I'm not really the biggest fan of like full coverage, but I do like a good like medium to full. I just don't like the commitment of full coverage. Like, it's just really cakey. Yeah, going in with another pump, just hitting the spots I need coverage. So like right here, right here. And I do like to take foundation all the way under my eyes. This is a good trick if you don't want to color correct, because color correcting is like literally awful. I'm not going to try it ever. If you have really horrible under eye bags, like I do, just, oh my gosh. That's like burning my under eyes. Okay, don't do it with this foundation, but if you have a foundation that you know and trust, and you have really bad under eye bags, bring the foundation all the way underneath your eyes. Like, people tell you not to do this because it looks cakey, but I've really never had it look insanely cakey. Maybe like a little bit towards the end of the day, but nothing crazy. I don't know how I feel about this foundation yet. I am going to do a bit of a wear test. Not long, but maybe just a few hours to see how it performs. I literally won't be doing anything. I'll just be sitting at my computer editing my video from like a few days ago. If you guys want me to do like a daily routine type video, let me know and I definitely will. Got my powder ready. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in 05 Fair Clair. Ooh, I'm feeling my oats with this foundation. Oh my god, that is dewy. We love a dewy sister. Ooh, I like the finish of this. It's like your skin but better, but it also covered. Concealer was like really cheap. I was gonna try it out like when it first came out, but like all the Ultas I went to, they only had like middle to darker shades, and those definitely wouldn't be my shade. But let's just go in and see how. Ooh, that's light. Oh my god. I'm gonna bring it on my nose a little bit for when I do my contour. And it does look kinda thin, which could be a good or a bad thing depending on how it performs. But a lot of times thicker foundations, they will perform better and like cover more, but also they will, like thicker foundation or thicker concealers, not foundations, they'll also like show texture, and I have like a lot of dryness under my eyes. Let's just go in first with the chin. I like to do my under eye last to give it time to dry. Okay, first impression, that did blend out really well. It's very light, like, y'all, when I say it's light, it's light. It might just be the foundation. I don't know if the foundation's my right color. I'll have to like look in the bathroom because it has better lighting. I mean, I can't really tell if it's covering anything. It's definitely like brightening, but I don't know if it's covering. But let's go on the nose. Oh no, that's like white, y'all. Oh my god, what did I do? This always happens. I either get a foundation that's way too dark or a freaking concealer that's way too light, and sometimes I end up getting both and looking like freaking crazy. It did not cover the pimple. As you can see, the pimple's still there. So I'm gonna add a bit more on the pimple. Start blending out the under eyes. First starting with the edge of the nose. That blended out really pretty. It's blending out really good. If anyone wants to like clock me for my weird facial expressions while blending out my under eyes, don't come for me. I'm not here for it. I don't want to hear it. Everyone makes weird facial expressions while doing their makeup. If you don't, then you're not doing it right. I'm not sure how I feel. It's kind of emphasizing a little bit of texture, and as you can see, it definitely did not cover up my under eye bags. Like, that's like the one thing I look for in concealers. If it doesn't like cover up my under eye bags or at least make them a lot less noticeable, then I don't want it. Like even from here, like you can see it like right there. Oh, that's not good. But let's do the other side. Maybe my powder will help me because it does have a little bit of a tint to it. It's okay. Like I would probably use it just to prime my eyelids because it did take care of like the little bit of discoloration I have on there. But for under eyes, I don't think I would use it again. One, because it is kind of dry, and it's already creasing a little bit, if you can't see, which you probably can't. But, like, my under eyes, like, crease no matter what, but they usually take a minute to start creasing. Let's go ahead and bake, or not really bake, but kind of just set our under eyes. Honestly, we're gonna bake. Like, I always say I don't bake, but I end up baking. Like, I don't put an insane amount, even though it kind of looks like it. But I don't put an insane amount like some people. But I do put enough just so... One, because I like it there when I do my eyeshadow, just so it doesn't, like, if there's any fallout, it doesn't get onto my foundation and ruin it. Especially with this foundation, because I noticed that it's still like really tacky, like it hasn't set yet, and I don't know if it's gonna. And that's like kind of concerning me. Let's start on the Tartelette Toasted palette. I was really excited when it came in the mail because it came kind of quick for Ulta. Like usually they take like 2 weeks. This only took like a week. But it smells delicious. There's the colors. We're gonna go in with my Morphe 441 brush. It's a really good blending brush. And going with S'more. The shades are kind of powdery, like very powdery, as you can see, like damn. But we're just gonna go in and set the eyelid. Usually I don't care if like eyeshadows have like if there's a lot of like kickback in the pan. Like Modern Renaissance does it like heavily, but like this is like a lot. And like I can't complain because the mattes are really pigmented, but I don't know, it kind of annoys me because like when it got here, like all of this was really dirty. It had like glitter fallout and all that. Now we're gonna go in with warmth right here on my Morphe 441 brush. Just get a little bit of product, take some off and start blending. Now as you can see, this is very pigmented. Now I'm gonna pack it on my crease to really like intensify the color and make it, you know, there. I'm not going to do a crazy look today because like I said, I'm not going anywhere, because I just got home from work. I don't feel like doing anything. I'm really tired. I worked like 10 hours today with no break, which usually I can do alright, but the manager I closed with was really boring. So, you know how that goes. Alright, so now we are going to go in... What do I want to do? We're going to go in with... Oh my gosh. This camera is freaking me out. We're going to go in with Cozy on my BH Cosmetics number 5 brush. It's like a really good crease brush. Like really, really good. But I'm just going to put it right on the outer V. And even though I like took a lot of the product off my brush, like tapping it off, there's still like a ton of pigment, and it's like, it's a really pretty like reddish brown color, like really, really pretty. I really like it. And we're gonna take that a little bit in the crease, like halfway, not all the way. I don't want it like, it looks really weird right now, but it'll all come together once I get my blending brush again. I'm gonna take my Morphe 441 brush again. I don't really have that many brushes. And kind of just blend it all out. Just make it look good. Then we're gonna go in with S'more again and take a little bit on the same blending brush 441 and just blend out the edges to make it look a little bit more seamless. I'm gonna go do this to the other eye and I'll be right back. I legit can never get both of my eyes to look exactly the same. Like, if you can make your eyeballs like eyeshadow look the exact same, props to you. Like, that is a talent. Go take over the world with that talent, because I can't. Like, it's so impossible. But now we're gonna move on to the shimmer, the most fun part, honestly. And I'm kind of feeling a little bit of Sunset right here. Let's see how, I already know how it performs with a dry brush, or just a brush in general, but I want to show you guys. Going in with Sunset on the eyelid. Is it the right side? Yeah. Sunset on the eyelid, first swipe. It's like, it's kind of there, but it's not like in your face, you know? I'm gonna wet my brush with Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray, best thing in the world. And I'm gonna go back into Sunset, see how well it performed with a wet brush. Let's see how this goes. All right. Ooh, that's a lot better. This is actually the look I did while I was on vacation for like 2 days, because I didn't want to wear makeup that much on vacation because it was a vacation, but I still brought a ton of makeup, as I do. Yeah. Alright, so this part I didn't do on vacation, but I'm kind of feeling it now. We're going to go in with Flame right here. I already know I'm going to have to wet my brush, so let me wet it again. I'm going with Flame. Ooh, I got a little bit of... Uh-oh. Never mind. I'm going to go in with Flame just on the little outer part right here to darken it up a little bit. Kind of wish I didn't do that. Let me take my BH Cosmetics number 2 brush again and just try and blend those all together. Can you see that? This eye look just went from like 100 to 0 like so quick. But anyway, I'm gonna go do the other eye. Wait, I need to like highlight my brow bone. Okay, I'm literally just gonna take my Morphe 441, go into S'more, right here again, the white shade, and because I don't really like shimmery brow bones that much anymore. I used to, but now I kind of don't. So I'm just gonna keep it matte with the eyebrow highlight. But anyway, I'm gonna go do the same thing to the other eye, and I will be right back. Alright, you guys, I am back. The eyes are done. I don't know how I feel about them now. I popped a little bit of cashmere on the inner corner of my eye just to brighten it a little bit. But now, if you want to skip to like when I give you my first impressions of the products I already used, find it where I talk about it. I'm not going to link or whatever. But now I'm going to use my e.l.f. contour palette. This is the best contour palette in the world. Thomas Halbert made me buy it. For me, it's more of a bronzing palette. I use both shades because this one's too light and this one's a bit too dark. So I just combine them. I tap it off and I go in. And Sometimes I like to do really heavy contour, and other days I just want to do something really simple, maybe just a little bit of bronzer and that's it. But today I'm feeling somewhere in the middle, so we're going to go in a little bit. As you can see, it's not insanely pigmented, but it's definitely buildable, and that's why I like it. We're going to go in with a little bit of just the dark shade. It doesn't have like a shade name, but it's the contour shade, that's all you need to know. I am back. I contoured my nose and did the little thingy where you like put translucent powder beside it. And I cut the contour because I went a little bit too low. Oh my god, that feels so good. My favorite blush at the moment. I used to like never wear blush at all. But oh my god. I recently got obsessed with, like, I'm late to the game on this one, I will admit. It is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. It's like the prettiest, like, it's like a pinkish blush, and it is so pretty. I went ahead and did my mascara highlight. As you can see, it's really popping today. It's beautiful. And all we gotta do now is just set the face. So I'm gonna go back in with my Mario Badescu. It's not necessarily like a setting spray. Oh my gosh, I'm like almost out, y'all. I'm gonna cry. It's not really a setting spray, but it's just good for it, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with it and just spray like crazy. Oh my god, that highlight. See that from miles away. I'm feeling myself right now until I go into the bathroom mirror and see the truth. I would do my lips, but I don't feel like it today. I'm gonna do a wear test. I'm gonna do that right now. So, if you wanna see that, then stick around to like 2 seconds later when I do a wear test. Alright, so just doing my first and final check-in of the video. So it's only been like 3 hours since, or no, 2. I was gonna like, it's like 9:30 right now. I was gonna wait till like 10:30, but like, I have to be up at like 6 in the morning to go to work. It's just an update on the skin. The foundation looks great. Obviously the highlighter is still amazing, but that was not a first impression. Then I did so good on the nose contour today. Like, you cannot clock me. Well, you can, but anyway. So the foundation, as you can see, it looks amazing. Like, I actually really, really like it. I'm feeling it, honestly. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, but the only thing I don't like is the concealer. It's only been 2 hours, and it is creasing like crazy. Like, that's awful. Everywhere else, the concealer's like totally fine. Like, it did a good job brightening because it was insanely bright. But under my eyes, it is just so, like, awful looking. And I look like I have wrinkles under my eyes, which, like, a lot of times, like, every concealer I use, it does tend to crease, but not like 2 hours after I put it on, you know? It usually creases around like the 5 or 6 hour mark. One of the Shape Tape, which is not known to crease, it still creases on me because I don't know if it's my powder or like what. Like, it could be the powder or it could be the concealer, but I guess I'll never know because I probably will not use that concealer again for my under eyes because it looks like shit. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry, I'm walking around. Hit that bell notification because YouTube can't get its shit together. And follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. All that will be down below. And now I'm going to take this off, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.